Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Fear the Walking Dead review. This is for Season 3, Episode 4, titled 100. Now, I just saw this episode last night, and I thought it was, I would say, definitely the best episode of the season. Quite possibly could be the best episode of the entire show, of the whole series from what we've seen so far. Even though it only focused on Daniel, Strand was there obviously, Dante and all that, but it was just so well done. Writing, character development, made us care about the new characters, Efrain and Lola. Just, and then of course poor Pumbleito, but it was just compelling just watching Daniel going on this journey from Celia's compound and escaping death in all these different situations to get to where he is at the end of episode 3 and now end of episode 4. That should wrap everything up nicely for that little community. Don't know if we'll see Efrain and Lola again, but who knows? I don't see them in the promo or sneak peek for next week, but as you know, that doesn't mean anything. Daniel was presumed dead, then here he is again. So, I mean, I knew he wasn't, but that's besides the point. So, Daniel Salazar is back. I'm back. I know, corny. Okay, this episode, done a little reading up on it. Afterwards, 100, it stands for the amount of men Daniel Salazar has killed by the end of the episode. He told Efrain he killed 96 men, and then he kills 4 people in this episode, making his kill count 100. So, as of this point in his life, Daniel Salazar has killed 100 people. Damn, Daniel. But, great character. Played impeccably by Ruben Blades. I think that he's one of my favorite characters in the show. Him and Strand, I think, are my 2 favorites, I would say. Yeah, I would say that those 2 are probably my favorites. I kind of like Jeremiah Otto. I want to see what they do with his character, because obviously he does have a dark past, but for the most part, it seems like he's trying to do the right thing. He's trying to keep a balance with everything. But so this episode, pretty straightforward, pretty easy for me to review and recap, because it seems like not a lot happened, but a lot did happen. So Daniel's walking. He almost looks like infected himself. He's limping. He burn marks all over. He barely escaped with his life. And also the whole episode in Spanish, which frankly I thought that added so much to the episode. Obviously with the exception of little things here and there between Strand and Daniel and whatnot. But other than that, I thought that was handled perfectly. It was a good decision. It was a good decision by the writers and producers to do that, and it played out well in the episode. Now he's walking, trying to find water. He can't find it. Hears walkers coming, so he hides behind the truck. Almost gets away from all of them, but one, very last one, turned around, sensed him and turned around. Manages to mostly get under the car, but she's pulling at him. Would have bitten him if a dog hadn't come and started barking. So saved by a dog. And he's hiding under there. He basically passed out under there. And it could have been so easily killed by somebody or infected. But he doesn't. Ephraim saved him. Blessing. Infected and stabbing it with the nail. Then pulls Salazar out. Salazar's freaking out. Asking for water. He takes him to where the fountain is. Turns on at 5. Every day. And they get in the bike and they ride through the whole town in this little tricycle cart thingy. Beating walkers with baseball bats. Thought that was rather good. So they take him to Lola, who treats his leg by basically scraping burn. It's like pants were like burned onto his legs, scraped everything off, cleaned it. But saved his life. So to this point, he did not lose a leg, and he's walking around much better on it by the end of the episode. Just after that, he's using a crutch, helping Ephraim. Ephraim was putting down a walker. This one has a large head and a bigger nail. So they're holed up somewhere, talking. Daniel wants his forgiveness. Excuse me. So Daniel wants forgiveness for all the bad things he's done. Ephraim, who am I to offer you? Who am I to give you forgiveness? Daniel gives him a haircut. It's funny because he didn't, have the barbershop when he came to America. So after he cuts Ephraim's hair, he bounces. He's out. He's hobbling along, crutching his walker. Beats it, pushes it into the water with the crutch pretty easily. And there's a bigger one, which was the thing from the promo. He tries to bash it with the crutch. Crutch practically breaks, doesn't work. Basically falls down, starts to say Hail Mary, Mary. Lightning strikes the walker as if the act of God. I thought that was rather interesting. A little predictable. I kind of figured that would happen. They're not going to kill Daniel. He just came back. So either somebody's going to save him or lightning's going to strike him. I was like, all that lightning, nobody appears to be around. Ephraim was knocked out. So he winds up being taken to Dante's dam, which is kind of what I figured that compound was. It's a dam. It's running water that unfortunately is divvied out by Dante and his goons their way, not the way it should be done. Yeah, he's a politician type. What do you expect? But he is a crooked politician. Whatever, I don't know what he is still. municipal president, whatever. So I wound up working for Dante, cleaning janitorial work by cleaning up the walker bodies and whatnot. And they're out eating. Daniel refuses a soda and doesn't stand. When Dante enters the room, one of Dante's men says, "Why didn't you stand when the boss entered?" I did not know that was. I didn't know that was the boss. I didn't know. I thought that was funny. And guy decided it would be a good idea to stick his finger into Daniel's spam. Really stuck it in there. So Daniel's stabbing him with a fork. And then elbowed him in the face afterwards. So that was good. Dante conversed with him a little bit. Started to recognize him. Looked at his tongue. His lip. And saw the tattoo. Knew who he was. He was a trained killer, the CIA. So he then began to rise through Dante's ranks. Accompanied his goons to where the water fountain was, and they capture Ephraim. And Daniel is asked to torture him. He basically says, "Somebody's gonna have to die. The best thing I can do for you is to make it quick." He's just beating him up, and they eventually take them out. Strand, Ephraim, Lola, and Pablito to the ledge. Dante throws Pablito over, claiming to send a message. Daniel goes to get Lola, and looks like he's gonna throw her over, but no, he wasn't. He has a plan. Don't underestimate Daniel Salazar. Lesson of the episode for Dante and his men. Dante urges Daniel on. Daniel doesn't do it. Dante sends one of his men over to do it. Daniel pushes him and shoots him in the chest. I think he took his gun, or shoots another one of the other Dante's, two of the men. Yeah, and then throws the one over the ledge and then shoots Dante in the face without hesitation. Boom. Damn, Daniel. And he then proceeds to gives the gun to Lola, gets down on his knees, asking for forgiveness. She forgives him. For this, all intents and purposes, everybody lives happily ever after. Yay! Now, what will happen with Strand and Daniel? They appear to be driving together in the next episode. Daniel still does not trust Strand, never really did. Strand, as we know, was self-serving, self-preservation, and this preserving type. So, we shall see where that goes. Well, it seems like right now it's a means to an end. Strand did give himself up, basically, when he said, she's waiting for you. Which hinted to Daniel, this son of a... Because he already said they thought he was dead. No, she's waiting for you. If she thought he was dead, why would she be waiting for him? So he saw through Strand. Strand tried to push his cards too much and couldn't get away with it. So those two I think will go together for now, so we'll see where they end up. So I really enjoyed this episode, probably my favorite of the whole season, and maybe even of the show. I did think a lot of stuff from season 2 was pretty good too, so we'll see. Okay, actually, I'll first do the Walker infected kill of the week. So first I'm fighting the urge to call them zombies. For the regular Walking Dead, calling them walkers. I'm calling them walkers in this, even though they're technically infected. So I'm gonna do a mix of walker and infected for this. It's just walker just comes out some naturally for me. It's the infected / walker kill of the week. Was not done by a person, but this is just a badass walker infected kill. Lightning strike, lightning rod walker. Boom, done. If I had to give it to an infected put down by a human, I would say Daniels. I don't think he really killed it though. Just knocked it into the water, but I don't know if he caused enough trauma to the head to kill it. Food for thought, you know. Okay, top 5 moments. 5. Ephraim saving Daniel. Blessing the walker and all that shit. Hammering the nail to the head. 4. Yeah, 4 is actually Ephraim blessing the walkers with it and putting them down with nails. 3. The other one is walker that is struck by lightning. 2. Ephraim and Daniel's bike ride through town. And 1. Daniel's big move against Dante, killing him and his men, and saving Strand, Lola, and Ephraim, and a whole lot of other people who were living under Dante's oppressive rule. So, good job, Daniel. Back with the bang. And I keep finding myself wanting to be more critical with my scores, but I just can't do it with this one. This one was just a perfect all-around episode. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Sue me. Okay, so great episode. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Looks like the action is just going to keep on coming based on next week's episode, which I will get into shortly. Right after this, I wrap this video up. I will do that. My predictions video for episode 5. Have those uploaded on to the YouTube tonight. And there you go. So, without further ado, I love this episode. Hope you enjoyed my breakdown of it. And I will see you guys and gals for my predictions. Deuces.